So do you ever scroll through TikTok or Instagram or even YouTube and you think to yourself, someone's unboxing this free stuff from a brand. How are they getting all this for free? How are they doing it? Trust me, I used to be in the same shoes and I used to think that all the time. But then I found out it's actually way more possible than you think. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, even if you're just starting out. So yeah, the videos that you see online, you think to yourself, how did you actually get these free products from brands without being famous, without a big following, and without even faking anything? So let's talk about me. I didn't start with hundreds of thousands of followers, far from it. But what I did have was a phone, some creativity, and a love for content. That's it. But here's the thing, most people don't realize brands are not always looking for something big. They're looking for something that's relevant, someone who can make their product look good, who actually uses it, and who actually has an audience. Yeah, you might have a small one, it doesn't matter, but the main thing is that audience trusts you. That's what is the key thing. And obviously you might think to yourself, why is it that I want this free stuff? What am I going to do with it? How does it benefit me? So let me explain. The benefit obviously to getting this free stuff as a smaller creator is that you get to upgrade your equipment and camera accessories with things that you need and could use along your content creation journey. So a lot of the products that I got for free, I still use, like the mic that you see here from Godox. I've got a camera cage from Neewer. I've got a screen from Andy Cine. There's a few things. I've got tripod for K&F Concept. There's a few things that I've got, and I use these on a constant basis for my content creation. Okay, that's fine then. And you're probably thinking, okay, what is it that brands are actually looking for? So let me explain. So it's really like three things that I think that brands are looking for. So first thing, content quality. They don't want Hollywood level, just like clean, thoughtful photos or videos that show the product in real use. Two, relevance. If you post about cameras, a camera brand is more likely to work with you than a skincare brand. It's simple as that. That's it. There's no ifs or buts about it. That's how it works. And three, professionalism. Can you communicate like a real person? Do you follow through? Are your DMs or emails clear and respectful? Trust me, it makes a massive difference. You don't understand how much communication is important in all of this. You're not gonna get free stuff, free brand stuff, if you don't know how to communicate, because the communication is needed to be able to actually speak to the brand and to be able to actually, ask for what you're wanting. It's like, for example, when you're reaching out to a brand, you have to communicate with them through email. It's usually through emails or DMs. So you're not going to ring them, but it's emails and DMs, and that's how you're going to communicate with them. It's very, very important. Okay, so let's get to the main bit then. Here's exactly what I did to get my first free product. So the first thing I did, I picked a niche I was already into. So for me, that was camera gear, filmmaking, photography, all that type of stuff. So then I made content with what I already owned. So nothing new, no new gear, just what I had. I posted it consistently across my socials. So I showed how I actually use the gear, behind the scenes, setups, reviews, that kind of stuff, speaking to the camera, it's all that sort of stuff. And then after like a few posts, I thought to myself, I'm ready. I reached out to a few brands I genuinely liked with a short, simple message. So it was something along the lines of this: hey, I've been using your product for a while and I love it. I make content around tools that help creators. I'd love to feature you in an upcoming piece. Would you be open to collaborating? That's it. I'd keep it short, show my persona, real, and that's it. I didn't make it very complicated. That was my main thing. That's literally what I did. Sent a DM and an email just like that. Now, I didn't always just go for the biggest brands. I went for the small ones. I went for like indie companies, startups, even local businesses. They're actually way more likely to say yes. If they don't reply, it's not even personal. Just follow up once and then move on, and then keep it moving after that. That's it. Now, if you've got, I don't know, let's say 500 followers, yeah, but you're getting 100 or more views on your videos and your content looks good, you're already in a good position to work with brands and get free stuff. Don't let the follower count and your views and stuff like that bother you. Don't let that affect you. It's literally about how you present your value, not, oh, can I have free stuff? You want to say it in a sense where here's what I can create for you, here's how it could benefit your brand, and then you can even say on top, I'd love to create a short video showing how your product works for creators. And then that's literally the whole thing. You're not begging it, you're just kind of doing a pitch. It's literally a pitch, and brands would respect that. So my first pitch actually happened when I only had 257 followers on Instagram and like 10 subs on YouTube. That's when I went for my first pitch. And I'm telling you this because I wish someone told me sooner rather than later, because it took me a while to figure it out. Even though it was all right under my nose, you don't actually have to wait until you're a big creator and you've got a lot of followings and blah, blah, blah. You just need to start with what you've got right now. And you gotta just believe in yourself when approaching these brands. And when you believe in yourself, it just makes it much more easier. You just know that you've got it in you to be able to do this. So don't hesitate. Just make sure that you've made enough content in the background that you can show to a specific brand so that they get a bit of an idea what type of person you are, how you speak, how you look, how you explain stuff, things like that. Once they've seen that, you've got a high chance of the brand saying yes and sending you the free stuff and working with you on a long-term basis, short-term, whatever that might be. But that's how it usually works. So yeah, if this helped you even a little bit, drop a like or a comment or even message me. I do actually reply and will always do. And I'll try to help you guys out if you've got any questions, or even if you've got some tips that you can share with me. Happy to speak about it. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.